All right, guys, day 54. California dreaming, but now we're going to call it running with the devil here because look at this massive storm. Look at this lightning out here. Just unbelievable. Like I said, we run this yacht 24/7. Never really shut it down unless we're at port. But this is one of our longer runs on the trip. We had two long runs. But this is one of the longest. Look at that lightning. And you can kind of see the storm all around us right here on the radar. We're starting to actually hear some of the lightning. I'll shut down some systems to help protect it from any type of lightning. But anyway, day 54, running with the devil. That's what we're going to call this series today. Yesterday was extremely hot. I think also our system have had zero issues now. It's been about 10 hours, no GPS issues or nothing. I really do think it had something to do with the heat on the computer part of this right here. By adding that little fan yesterday, it's made a huge, huge difference. Haven't had any issues with it. We still, I would imagine, still have all of our regular issues. But as far as it timing out because of the GPS thing, I think we've solved some of that. Kind of let you see that lightning, so it's pretty severe. I'll show you over here on the chart. This is where we're at. And this is where we'd actually start our, I just looked at it, about 24 hours from now, we'd be somewhere right around here. And that starts the trek over to Cabo San Lucas. Meeting with the boys this morning. Chief woke me up. We had a ship coming over on us. So it made him a little bit nervous because he got a little closer than he liked. And then we've just been fighting these storms all night. But one thing we haven't been fighting, woo, is any of our electronics. So one little fan, one little Bush Fix fan, and that seems to have helped our situation dramatically. That's all I can say. Also, the outside temperature, I can tell, it is dropped drastically. So looks like we've got another storm we're brewing. He's fighting storms all night long. There's a ship on our port and there's a ship on our starboard. Not our typical freaking sunrise. Nice calm conditions though, not too bad. So what time is it? About 6:30?
It's right at 6:08.
6 o'clock, okay, good. See that ship? There's a ship right over there. There's a ship on a bunch of ships, and we're going past the big port right now. There's another ship over here on our starboard side. Big ship. If it wasn't for the lightning, this would be very, very cool. The yacht's doing amazing. Winds have picked up, but it's just because we're in this storm right here. As soon as the storm passes, we'll be just fine. Right now, everything says go, and so we are heading to Cabo. We could get stuck there for a few minutes. Might be our first time we actually get really stuck because of weather, but we'll know. You never know until we get there. So we got about a little over 48 hours left to Cabo. A little less than 48 hours. head way, like go 20 degrees to port. See what he does. It looks like he's pulling a fishing line.
Yeah, they're in trouble. So 20. I just did 10.
Yeah, let's just get away from him.
Alright.
There's 2 of them on the boat.
Yeah.
I just don't want to pull his. He doesn't have a line though, does he?
Yeah, it looks like one's out. No, they're got a couple out.
Okay, so he's not. We don't have to worry about fishing gear.
No, they're fishing. I like that. They're nice.
Okay.
Let's see what we'll do.
So you can put us back on course. Always makes me nervous when I see a boat coming at us. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you never know who's coming at us. Also, I saw something huge up in front of us.
Still?
Yeah, our morning visit with the dolphins. Hey guys. Yeah, they are. So I don't know the last time we checked our steering here, but we're gonna check because we're getting ready to, we're on a course right now. We're about 400 miles out of Cabo, and we're gonna do a straight across shot. We leave, you can see the land over here to our starboard side, but once we leave these islands right here, we are done. We're heading out to sea. So we wanna check this, steering out and make sure everything looks good before we head across the ocean, because we'll expose ourselves at some point about 100, 150 miles offshore. Seeing this coastline over here, it's absolutely stunning view. And you know, like I think once we pass this right here, that's it. We're hauling the nail for Cabo. We don't really change our compass course right now. We're on a 197 magnetic, and we don't leave that until we pull into the port of Cabo San Lucas. We may get stuck there, weather for our first time. May have to take about a 1 week break there. We'll have to really carefully look at the weather. That might be the first time this has happened on the trip, but we knew it would happen. And Cabo is, you know, I don't know, it's probably not the worst place to be stuck for a week. Chief is gonna put the wrench, 3/4 inch wrench on all of the steering. We're not going to suck out this rainwater. We'll do it when we get over to Cabo. Really not enough in there to really do anything. Chief, everything look good?
Yeah, that one, you know, I did get a turn on this one.
All right.
That one, no turns.
All right.
This one, and then the same on the 2 ends there.
Nice. Same thing. It was a very busy night last night for all of us, I think. So my shift was like, it was constant. I was constantly in the engine room. I was on the radar. The storms were very intense, and then wiggling my way through the storms and staying out of the lightning. It was very, very intense last night. So like Pete just said, it was both of us on our 4-hour shifts. You didn't stop for 4 hours. You were constantly, I was outside, I was inside, I was in the engine room. And there was always something to do, and always there was a ship to look at. It was a very busy port too, really.
Yes, very busy.
So lots and lots going on last night.
I don't think we've had any more problems with our
Bush Fix, our Sniper fan. Now I've just been told, corporate called me, or the people that installed it, Marine Solutions, just texted me this morning. I reported all of the problems. We're going to upload the logs when they get into the office today. But they're saying that it's called an SUC is bad. It's if I'm having to put a fan on it, then something's wrong with it. So they're saying that they're probably going to have to replace that the computer part of the system.
Which we've known that from day one.
Almost, yeah. Anyway, so they're aware of the situation, and whether they can get us something to Cabo or San Diego, I don't know yet, but I don't. Right now it's working. I don't want to touch it.
Yeah. There's an old, if it ain't broke,
don't fix it.
yeah. I'll take it all the way to Washington, the way it is.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. I can't say. All I can say is we put the fan on, and it hasn't shut down since. That's what I can. That's a fact.
And I'm going to tell you guys this: the technology, like, it's night and day difference. Because right now it's calm; these conditions are very calm. But there's a swell in here, and when you shut that off, that swell will lean the yacht over. Yeah, it'll lean the yacht over, and so you're constantly, like we're right now with it on, we can constantly walk about the yacht just like it was.
Without one hand on, one hand for the boat.
Correct. If it's off, even in these conditions, you got to be holding on to something to move around the yacht. Not that it's uncomfortable or bad. It's just much better with it on.
And we can cook in the galley, and the boat is way stable, way stable.
Yeah.
I mean, the technology's amazing. It's just we're not having the best of luck keeping it going. I don't know what it is.
Saturday morning, let's go see what the Chief's doing.
What's that?
I said it's Saturday morning, let's go see what the Chief's doing. What are you doing, Chief?
Getting ready to do some laundry.
Nice.
Doing the captain's quarters.
Nice. Washing some sheets and towels. It's nice having big water capacity and washer and dryer. Weather's picked up a little bit. Not too bad. Still, I would say pretty calm conditions, but definitely a little more chop in the water. And right now, it's a straight shot. We're just going to hold this 297 all the way to Cabo for the next about 44 hours. You can see that, just a straight shot.
Talk to me, Goose.
You better enjoy your last sights of land here, because we're going to leave the safety of land, and you're going to have to go out and earn your money now, Chief. Chief.
Funny.
Chief. What did you just say?
Land ho.
Anyway, we're heading out to sea. Chief's cooking our lunch today, and conditions are pretty fair. It's picking up a little bit. We've actually had a pretty decent ride. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the weather has been.
You know, we have thunderstorms.
Yeah, besides the
squalls, they come on you fast, they leave you fast.
Yeah, those were brutal all night last night. So hopefully we'll get a break from that tonight. But once we leave the site of this land, it's straight over to Cabo, baby. Is that the Cabo Wobble?
Cabo Wobble.
There you go.
Cabo Wobble. Cabo Wobble.
Going right, Carmela, I'm probably saying that wrong, and then Puerto Vallarta is right up around the corner here. That's where we would have had to tuck in. We have to go all the way around that point over there and tuck in around there, and we could have head over to Puerto Vallarta had the weather not giving us this pass. But you can see this beautiful, actually really pretty shoreline here. Beautiful this morning. Definitely got some seas, got some winds coming off of our, we're taking them off our port here. Saw some whales breaching earlier, but they were quite a ways in the distance. Try and do this so that you guys, it's like, so you guys can have a feel of what it's like being on this yacht. It's hard to do these videos in 10-minute spurts. It seems like it's just 20 minutes. It's beautiful out here. Just absolutely gorgeous. About 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the wind's blowing pretty good out here. Probably a little bit heavier than I would like, but it also should be calming down in a couple of hours. We should get into a little bit smoother, calmer wind. Right. Lee was joking. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, gee, those look great. Lee was joking. He said the best sleep he's got so far. Sorry, I have my trays in. Was on watch, but not last night. There's no way. Nobody was on sleep last night.
I got to laughing before I could come out with it.
I just came on shift. Coming to do my 9 o'clock till 1 a.m. shift. Conditions have picked up quite a bit, actually. No real left and right movement in the yacht because of the stabilizers, and they've been working flawless. I hope that that continues. It sure does make for a nicer ride. Kind of see where we're at here. I just checked the weather, and it should start settling down here. It was quite a head breeze, which is what we have right now, and it should calm down. But then it'll take a few minutes for the waves to calm down as well. They're like favorable seas. The kind of boat kind of likes these conditions. A beautiful night out here. The wind's bucking a little bit, but this moon is just absolutely gorgeous out here. See it right there. It's almost like daylight when the moon pops out like this. Just straight that way to Cabo San Lucas, and to day 54. We won't be to Cabo tomorrow. It'll be the Monday morning that we'll be to Cabo, early Monday morning. Anyway, thanks you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, share it with your friends. Appreciate it so much.